All right, everybody. Where's this going? This is going into the Phenom group. We'll probably send it out to the challengers as well, because why not? So a majority of you guys are now 2 weeks. Listen, we had a ton of people that contacted us about their New Year's resolutions.
Yes.
Right, a lot. Some people wrote books. Some people put 2 or 3 things down. 2 weeks right now is either one of those times where like you just said, scratch it, I'm done. Or you're like, holy crap, I bit off a lot. Mm-hmm. Like I really tried to make myself a whole different human being.
In 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. So today we're going to talk about, it's just going to be a couple minutes long. If you are one of those people that you're looking at your New Year's resolutions and are like, holy crap, like, you know, I just wrote a whole self-help book for myself, trying to like become, you know, I want to get up early, do all these workouts, do all this nutrition change, all this personal change, all this growth change, and now it's 2 weeks in and you're starting to think like, wow, life kind of hit me in the butt, but you don't want to quit, right? You want to like find some like a happy medium.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that for a little bit, like how to scale it to make your goals achievable and attainable. Gray's going to talk a little bit about maximizing your workouts, right? Maximizing your time to help you reach those goals. So it all kind of comes back to me as non-negotiables. I'm using that word a lot more, even though you've heard us use about non-negotiables. People will have all these major goals. And really what it comes down to is if you really want to start changing yourself, it's got to be small changes over time that you can achieve. If your New Year's resolution is like 7 things, don't go to 0. Like, don't just stop. Scale it to 3. Like, if you can't get those 4 workouts in, don't just quit working out. Get 2 in, right? Get something
non-negotiable.
Yeah. If you are having a hard time getting all your fruits and vegetables because you can't get 6 to 8 servings a day, go to 4. Mm-hmm. Like, don't just quit.
All
right?
or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All or something. This kind of goes against the grain of all or nothing, right?
Yeah.
So if you're out there and you're struggling with your New Year's resolutions, maybe you did it all perfect and you're like, I haven't lost a pound, right? That happens, right? Some people get frustrated. What are some things that are non-negotiables in your New Year's resolutions? If you're going to tell somebody, hey, you have to do at least these 3 things weekly, what would one of them be?
Mine is exercise.
Okay, 3 to 5 times a week?
Well, and I was just telling Josh this, like, I've told a lot of people lately, exercise to me is more than just being in the gym. So, like, I love the gym. I try to get in the gym 4 or 5 days a week if I can. But, like, working in the yard is exercise for me. Going for a walk is exercise for me. Cleaning my house is exercise for me. I play intramural sports twice a week. That's exercise for me. Like, there's more ways to exercise than just being in the gym. And I think more people need to recognize that. So, like, I'll have clients be like, you know, I didn't get my workout in, but I cleaned my house for like 5 hours. I'm like, that is tedious.
Yeah.
And 5 hours is longer than you would get inside the gym. So, like,
Sure.
Think about the calories that you do burn doing other things besides exercising.
Sure.
Or besides being in the gym, I guess. So recognize that you're active in more ways than just lifting weights is a big one.
So if you're somebody that had a goal of 5 days a week in the gym and you're starting to realize that's not possible, 2 to 3. With 2 to 3 walking days.
Exactly. So, like, I still try to say get 10 to 15 minutes of movement in every single day. Make that a walk. A walk is so good for you, especially when the sun shines outside. Or, did I say that right? When the sun's shining.
The sun is shining out. Does shine outside. That's not a lie.
Yeah.
From a nutrition standpoint, I've had people talk about, oh my gosh, I want to be in a deficit every day and I want to hit all my protein. I'm going to eat 4 meals a day, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I've had people write books about their nutrition goals. I got a client who their only goal right now is to get up and make sure they eat breakfast. That is okay.
Simple as that.
That is okay. If your New Year's resolution was 5 meals a day, hit your protein, get in a caloric deficit, eat only fresh fruits and vegetables from a farmer's market that lives down the street because they get them all from Guatemala. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not possible if you were coming from a place of eating mostly processed foods, eating out all the time. It's hard to be a person that ate out all the time, skipped breakfast, only ate processed foods, everything was in a box, to go to a person who's now doing all fresh fruits and vegetables, grass-fed chicken and drinking a gallon of water a day, right?
Start small.
And yeah, start small. It might just be, I just want to make sure I'm eating breakfast every day.
Well, my thing too, like when you are unsure of how to start this and exactly what path to take, I like the word better. I just want to be better at it.
Sure,
so
progress.
I want to be a better water drinker. I want to be a better eater. I want to be a more dedicated eater. I want to eat with a purpose. That kind of thing versus like, oh, I got to nail all these calories, all this protein, eat at a certain time, like blah, blah, blah.
Now that is a step for some people, right? I have a lot of people who have consistently hit their protein intake,
Yeah.
have consistently eaten healthy foods. Now they want to be in a deficit and take it to the next step.
Perfect.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But if you're a person that's never done any exercise or any nutrition whatsoever, and all of a sudden you're going to turn into, you know, the super perfect model of health, it ain't going to work.
Right.
Right? Your lifestyle's not set for that. So just like in the strength and conditioning world, we have something called exercise regression. If somebody can't do a barbell back squat, they'll do a goblet squat.
Right.
They just back up a little bit. Okay.
Be realistic.
If you're struggling with those New Year's resolutions, look at it and say, what can I achieve? I can't achieve these 10 things I wrote. What are the 3 things, right?
Remember, like, it takes time. Like, you're not supposed to have all of this figured out all at once. Like, it's going to take time. You don't have to do all of your New Year's resolutions in January. You have an entire year to meet those resolutions that you made. So again, take those baby steps. So make the first goal, make action steps around that goal, and then once you get to that goal, you're going to make the next one. Make action steps to get to the next one. Then you make a third one, action steps to get to the third one, and you progress from there. You're not going to automatically be good at this.
What we don't want you to do is just say,
Fuck it.
yes. 15 days into this thing, I was going to say the exact thing where I was trying to, I hate it. It sucks. I'm 15 days. I'm a failure. I'm done. Who wants to go to McDonald's? Right? You're calling your boys up and be like, who's going to McDonald's? I want a burger from McDonald's because this sucks. I've been eating tofu and kale all day. Whoever told me that stuff was good for you, that guy's an asshole, right?
If you're not enjoying this, you're not doing it correctly.
Yes.
There's not all of it's going to be glamorous. Not all of it's going to be fun. Some workouts suck. Sometimes meeting your protein goals sucks because it just, you're full and you have the farts.
Here's what, right.
Not all of it is glamorous, but if you are actually not enjoying it, you are not doing it correctly.
Yes. So, another one to me that I think is the easiest one, the things that take the most discipline are the easiest thing, the littlest amount of discipline. To me, going to bed on time is pretty simple. Because it's really not on anybody else other than yourself, right? Now I got a kid. I understand that sometimes like things get thrown in there, but like I like that 1 hour when he goes to bed to like breathe and pump the brakes. So like, if you can be one of those people that prioritizes sleep, I think sleep should be one of those 3 things.
Absolutely.
Getting to bed at the same time and up same time every morning. People got crazy schedules. I get it. But I'm not asking you to home run it 7 out of 7. If you've never been a person that pays attention to your sleep, if you stare at your phone till 1 o'clock in the morning, the alarm goes off at 6:30, I'm telling you right now, you're not going to magically be a person that like sleeps in a cool room, doesn't have any electronics, takes their Wi-Fi out of their house, goes to bed at the same time, doesn't eat 2 hours before you go to bed. Like, you're not going to magically become that person. But what you can do is be that person that maybe darkens their room, goes to bed at the same time, gets up at the same time every morning. Maybe those are the first little steps you take, right? Don't home run it.
Yeah. A big one that my clients have changed too is putting their phone down further and further away from their bedtime. So at first it's like 15 minutes before bed, put it down. 30 minutes before bed, put it down.
Yeah.
An hour before bed, put it down. And I've got some up to 2 hours before bed. I can't even do that.
Yeah.
2 hours before bed, they're putting their screens away. And it's just, it's that building block. I've learned how good this makes me feel. So after 15 minutes, I'm like, oh, I slept better. I wonder what 30 minutes is going to do for me. So it's almost like you crave then to have a better habit because you crave feeling as good as you do.
So last thing, I want to talk about weight loss expectations. 0.5 to 2 pounds per week.
Per week, yeah.
Right?
For most.
For most people. A lot of those are going to come as your habits come quicker. One thing that I have changed in the last year about what I do is I actually try to get some people to weigh daily. I used to be weigh weekly. I used to be a no weigh person whatsoever. But a trick might be to weigh yourself daily to see the daily fluctuations.
Yep.
You discussed that a lot. I've
Posted
changed
about
that
it
in my
yesterday.
coaching.
Yeah.
I changed that in my coaching. I actually try to get people to weigh themselves daily. Well, what I say is weigh yourself daily, track it weekly. So if you write
I
it down
even say
weekly,
track it daily. Because
well,
I want
they
you to remember.
They report back to me weekly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I just tell them to give me their average weight through the week, one
Yeah.
day a week.
Yeah.
Right?
Because you want to look for that.
Yes, that curve.
Yeah.
So if you're out there and you're looking down and saying the weight's not moving, I'm 15 days into my resolution to lose 100 pounds. I've had this year. I had a guy email me, tell me he wanted to lose 100 pounds this year. This week, yeah. He wanted
We
to
got
lose
issues.
Yeah, he's gonna have to cut off 2 legs. For him, it might be 1 because he's a pretty big dude. But like, he messaged me and was like, "All right, man, I want to lose 100 pounds this year." So I said, "All right, here's the deal. I'll help you, but you got to invest into yourself." I said, "Buy the book Atomic Habits, sign up for the challenge."
Yep.
Never heard from him again. He told me he bought the book, and I'm like, "All right, well, invest, sign up for Never heard from him again. Like crickets, right? You'd be surprised how uncommon that is. So try to focus on some habits, weigh yourself daily, see the fluctuations, taking advantage of workout time.
Yeah.
I love working out on the weekends because it's when I have the most time. A lot of people don't like to. They chalk the weekends up to like, that's my time.
Your workouts are your time too.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I love a Saturday morning workout. Nothing makes my day and weekend go by in a more happy mood than getting a Saturday workout in. I don't always get to get Saturday workouts in. I travel a lot, so it's not always an option, but don't count your weekends out. Especially like teachers, nurses, people that have really hectic Monday through Friday schedules.
Yeah.
Your Saturday morning hour to yourself, a workout, even if it's a walk, it will change your entire weekend.
I've had a lot of people who I say, "Hey, can you work out Saturday and Sunday?" They're like, "Yeah, I'm off Saturday and Sunday." Get 45 minutes in Friday or Saturday, get 45 minutes in Sunday, and can you give me 2 days out of 5? They said yes.
So much easier.
And it's so much easier. They'll work out Tuesday, Thursday, and then Saturday, Sunday, and they got 4 days in that week. They didn't feel like there was a major hit inconvenience to their week because it's only 2 out of 5.
You're not missing anything.
Or they'll go Saturday, Sunday, Wednesday. They got
Yeah.
3 days in. They're walking the rest of the other days. They're watching their food intake, all that kind of stuff. So,
And guess what is dead on a Sunday? The gym.
yeah, it is.
It's dead on a Sunday.
So we're gonna shoot this out to y'all. Hey, we're gonna I'll post some links to this. We got a new blog we came out with. It's been like taking forever because
Life.
Yeah. I'm gonna open up the consultation form for people in our big group, in this group. Even if you're not a paying member, you're still in this group. I'm going to open consults because like I drive a lot. I'm always running around. I don't mind jumping on a 15-minute phone call with somebody, and you might be like, "Hey man, I had these great ideas for my resolution,
Yeah.
but I blew it. What are 3 things I can focus on?" We'll give you 15 minutes.
And
okay?
I think too, like I've told people this before, when I jump on the phone with people, it helps me be a better coach because I know what more people are thinking.
Yes.
You know, like I get to have more
Oh, for
conversations.
sure. Yeah.
So anytime
Yes.
I have a consult with somebody, I'm like, genius.
Yeah.
I can be a better coach in this way.
Yeah, absolutely. So hit us up with questions. We'll put all the links in this, and we'll go from there.